A third girl has died in the UK after one of the worst attacks on children in decades. Here's what to know. The United Kingdom was left shaken after 3 children were stabbed to death and 8 others were injured in a knife attack in Southport, in one of the worst assaults against children in the country in decades. The attack took place at a Taylor Swift-themed event at a dance school in the seaside town in northwest England, sparking disbelief over why would anyone target children having fun during the summer holiday. Prime Minister Keir Starmer said the whole country was deeply shocked by the truly awful attack, while King Charles III said he was profoundly shocked by the utterly horrific incident. Here is what we know about the attack. What happened? Police said Monday 2 girls aged 6 and 7 were killed, and 6 of the 9 that were injured were in critical condition. Officers said the following day that another child, a 9-year-old girl, had died as a result of her injuries. 2 adults were also critically injured, police said, adding that they suffered their injuries because they were bravely trying to protect the children who were being attacked. Merseyside police said the attack took place at a Taylor Swift event at a dance school in Southport on Monday morning, and the force said it received a call for help just before midday. Emergency services, including 13 ambulances and other specialized resources, were sent to the scene, and a major incident was declared. Who are the victims? Police named the girls who died in the attack as Alice da Silva Aguiar, 9, B.B. King, 6, and 7-year-old Elsie Stancombe. Photographs of the 3 victims that were shared by their families show Alice wearing a princess-like white dress, while Elsie is pictured smiling into the camera in what appears to be a school uniform. Bebe is shown sporting 2 ponytails, looking delighted while pointing to her t-shirt that shows the picture of Elphaba and Galinda, the 2 witches from the Wicked musical. Police also shared a tribute from the family of B.B. King, who said, "No words can describe the devastation that has hit our family as tried to deal with the loss of our little girl B.B." The parents of Da Silva Aguiar called the 9-year-old our princess and said, "Keep smiling and dancing like you love to do, our princess. Like we said before to you, you're always our princess and no one would change that." Left to right, Alice da Silva Aguiar, 9, B.B. King, 6, and 7-year-old Elsie Stancombe. Merseyside police. Suspect arrested, but no motive known yet. The police said a 17-year-old minor was arrested at the scene on suspicion of murder and attempted murder. He was taken to the police station and was being interviewed on Tuesday morning, the police said. Merseyside Police's Chief Constable Serena Kennedy said the suspect was from Banks in Lancashire and was originally from Cardiff in Wales. She said the suspect was armed with a knife when he walked into the school in Southport, but gave no other details on him or his apparent motive, other than saying the attack was not being treated as terror-related. Worst mass stabbing attack against kids. The incident on Monday is the worst mass stabbing attack targeting children in the UK in decades, and possibly ever. While knife crime has risen across the country over the past decade, with a slight dip during the pandemic years, mass stabbing incidents are extremely rare. The number of knife crimes in England rose to 48,341 in the year to April 2024, according to the Office for National Statistics. More than a quarter of the incidents took place in London, but children have been targeted in the UK in other types of attacks. Several children, including an 8-year-old girl, were killed in a terror attack at the concert of pop singer Ariana Grande in Manchester in May 2017. And 16 children aged between 5 and 6 were murdered in a school shooting in the Scottish town of Dunblane in 1996. The massacre stunned the country and led to a ban on the private ownership of all handguns in mainland Britain. What has been the reaction? Many in the area and across the country were left in disbelief after learning about what happened. Southport is a small seaside resort and a popular summer destination for families. Starmer and other officials visited the site of the attack on Tuesday, paying tributes to the victims and thanking emergency responders who attended the scene. Starmer laid a wreath of cream and yellow-coloured flowers at the scene, alongside floral tributes left there by the local community. Taylor Swift, whose music was the theme of the dance class that was targeted by the attack, said Tuesday she was completely in shock. The horror of yesterday's attack in Southport is washing over me continuously, and I'm just completely in shock. The loss of life and innocence, and the horrendous trauma inflicted on everyone who was there, the families, and first responders. These were just little kids at a dance class. I'm at a complete loss for how to ever convey my sympathies to these families, Swift wrote on Instagram on Tuesday. Protesters clash with police. Southport police said Tuesday that a protest by a large group of people had turned violent after items were thrown toward a local mosque, leading to the injury of an officer and police vehicles being set on fire. Police said the protesters are believed to be supporters of the far-right English Defence League, who took to the streets in anger due to reports speculating that the 17-year-old attacker is Muslim. There has been much speculation and hypothesis around the status of a 17-year-old male who is currently in police custody, and some individuals are using this to bring violence and disorder to our streets. Assistant Chief Constable Alex Goss said in the statement, "We've already said that the person arrested was born in the UK, and speculation helps nobody at this time." Officers were deployed to the scene and faced criminal behaviour and violence with bottles and wheelie bins being thrown at them. As a result, an officer has suffered a suspected broken nose and police vehicles have been damaged and set alight, the statement said. 39 police officers injured in Southport unrest. Thank you for watching Topics on Trend. Go ahead and check out another trending video on our channel.